All right, and in just a second we will be getting Possum versus Sarah on stream here. The bracket has been going exactly as planned. We have the lower seed losing to the bigger seed, so let's see if we can upset that with this match here.
Ren and Jason, Sarah and Possum.
All right.
Possum goes by Possum for the commentary? You go by Possum for the commentary? Yeah. Okay.
All right, Possum. Seeds
4320 AB entered on both?
Yep. Looks good. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
I set it to that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hit start.
Select.
Level 7, all right.
Possum letting Sarah choose. Do you want me in commentary? Or
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'll be official on-stream commentary for this match.
Where do we... Oh, top match?
Alright.
And we have to go to... How do we... Oh, hold on. Play... Top match. How do we change the names? Name player 1. That is...
Possum.
I'm struggling here. Possum Bakes versus...
Name player 2.
Yeah, there we go.
Sarafacet. Sarafacet CRT. That's going Ren style. All right.
All right.
Sarafacet and Possum Bakes.
Whenever you two are ready, feel free to go.
We got a level 7 start. Seeds are in.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
I gotta go Jacobo and then Tetris time.
Oh no.
That's my setup here.
Feedback may not be unbiased.
It's fine, it's fine. I'm biased towards Possum now. Possum's a good friend of mine though. Or fairly good friend.
So Sarah with an early miss drop.
Oh, it's okay.
Body language there.
They're doing the finals.
It's level 7 though. In the quarterfinals, she did dig out of something like row 16 and up on level 7.
The one downside, in my opinion, about level 7 is it's so hard to see. Yeah, it's so hard to see the on the far TV. I was trying it, and it's very hard to see on that TV. All right.
Sarah's setting up a delayed burn here. She notices that she can burn it, and then we are on.
Is that a dirty?
That's a dirty triple.
No, dirty triple. Okay.
And we got Spire.
Double. Oh, the double Spire gets the long bar over. Going for
things are not
dirty,
going Sarah's way on
dirty,
this first game.
Another dirty split triple.
She gets the split double, I think.
I think that was a triple. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It's been clean on Possum's side. She is up 24,000 to just under 7,000. Tetrises on level 7 are worth 9,600, so there's yet to be a Tetris on Sarah, but she is clean now.
And that's not quite a Tetris, but she can
triple
set
ready,
up
and she notices it, gets Tetris ready, and gets the Tetris.
So currently just 17,000 separating.
Sarah's board's jagged, but she finds the room for a square before a square comes. Possum's board? Oh yeah, she's watching her next box. She's playing.
And another Tetris for Sarah there. So about a 16,000 point difference there. Possum with kind of this a little bit of a Spire situation, but on 7 it's not that big of a deal compared to
Simul Tetris. Both sides getting a Tetris at the exact same time. In terms of line count, Possum's quite a bit ahead in the line count because of pushing down a little bit more aggressively. During some of Sarah's digs, she was taking the time to think. Good time to think.
Well, and you do want to, in verses, you do kind of want to hang back in line sometimes so that you can...
Sarah all in on this T-spin. Does she get the spin? She gets the spin. Way to go.
Gets the spin. T-spin double. Not worth any
double.
points. In my opinion, the only T-spin that should be allowed. Anything else is horrible.
You don't want any of the SRST spins?
Oh, no, they're horrible.
Jump sideways into the triple?
I'm fine with ARS T-spins. Anything else aside from that, though? No. Currently separating about 35 there. Sarah has a lot to burn. Could do, what, 2 Tetrises, almost 3 Tetrises there?
She doesn't want to put that piece there because it would block the well, so she's setting up an overhang instead. And is now...
Doesn't go for the spin.
Now kind of stuck. Okay.
She does have a good spot to burn there. There's a couple of gaps there, but that's still...
Watching a couple of rows of clean take place on top of this garbage, but it is going to be a little bit to dig. The score is 88,000 for Possum to 43,000 for Sarah, so it's a pretty hefty disadvantage here for Sarah, and she is putting pieces on the highest points on the left. All the way up on top of garbage. It'll have to clear all the garbage before that hole can be exposed.
She is behind on lines though, so she does have
a little bit.
Like the gap is not as large as you would think it would be.
Another piece that really could only fit in that hole, but she doesn't want to put it over the hole. So she's sitting here laughing at herself over her placements.
Does get the skim there.
Skims.
And gets the piece over. Another. Okay. Tetris ready, Tetris ready technically.
No, there's a gap over on the right.
There's a gap on the right.
It's so hard to see on our rebroadcast. But if she gets this here, that opens up that gap.
Looking for a L. Is it a J? I don't know. It's
she put the bar in there to keep it safe. I was thinking she might go dirty. She's watching me play, so she'll probably go for way too aggressive of moves because I am really too aggressive when I'm playing. Zerobot and I just played our game on the gold bracket. Oh wait.
That's clean open. Now, and gets a long bar to celebrate. Transition from Possum there, level 8 now.
With a dusty center well Tetris, Possum hits level 8 at 110,000.
You know, I just learned that vocab today. Dusty.
Dusty is on one row of garbage.
Yeah, I hate it. Just call it dirty. Level 9 for Possum here. I was about to say 19. Sarah
to 73,000.
About to transition here.
There is a pretty significant line difference because Possum is pushing down right away on all of her pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, so even though there might be like a couple of Tetris difference between them, it's actually not as big as you would think it is because of, you know.
Yeah.
This I'm kind of I don't know how to feel about this this offset well Tetris here from Possum there. Transitioning to level 10, about a 50,000 point, 45,000 point difference.
Tetrises on level 10 are worth 13,000, so 50,000 points is like 4 Tetrises. There's way more than 4 Tetrises of lines available between Sarah and Possum right now.
Absolutely.
So in terms of pace, Sarah actually kind of has the lead. But she would have to play with the same efficiency all the way out to level 10 where Possum is right now, which is maybe a tall order as the board starts getting faster.
Couple of good skims from Sarah there. Possum does not have 2 hearts. That's a lie.
Wait, actually, that lead is not that high.
Yeah, it's 107 to 142, but Possum is out on level 11.
Sarah now transitioning to a 9, yeah. And Sarah's starting to catch up.
Still Tetris ready. Her board is clean.
This is a very good board from both players here.
Sarah has the pace.
Absolutely.
Does have the pace lead.
Decides not to go for the Tetris there. I think that's maybe a move copied from you.
Maybe.
A little bit more aggressive play there.
Saving the board over the Tetris.
Yeah, 22,000 point gap here.
She's set up for Tetris again on level 10.
Tetris ready on level 10 here.
You can get a Tetris on the same bar at the same part of the sequence, but I don't know if you can get it on the same exact frame.
I mean, hypothetically you can, but... Sarah might be in trouble here.
Sarah's not loving these pieces. Here she goes. Okay, there's still some hope.
Some spring cleaning in there, and that's perfect pieces right there.
Oh, she sets herself up with a bar dependency, and she's opened it up again.
Oh, misdrop.
Body language here. She's not liking that piece. Oh, you can hear her sighing, but she is still clearing lines. It is going to be difficult, though, to make up the gap to 210,000 from Possum on level 13.
It would have been possible if you were still level 9.
Absolutely. Let's see here. And I mean, obviously, like,
It's still possible. Like,
A lot can still
Possum
happen.
is still ahead, but it's not by all that much, even, like, taking pace into it, because she is almost 30 lines ahead in the piece sequence.
yeah, and if Possum dies.
It is worth noting that Sarah chose level 7, even though Possum was the one who could choose, because Possum asked what level do you want.
No, it's lower seed picks, right?
Lower seed picks. It was higher seed picks in the other
don't
games.
remember.
Sarah gets a Tetris on level 12. And is Tetris ready again?
And another Tetris. There
All
we
right,
go.
Sarah into level 13, the second highest speed before. 13 is the same as 14 and 15 is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh, Possum's getting a little bit sketchy, but she
Yeah, a little
manages
bit
to
of an
pull out
overhang
one more
mischief
Tetris,
there.
296 for Possum.
And a 200K for Sarah there.
At 200. Her qual was a 207, so right here. Right here
What's
with
Sarah's
the best.
PB? Do you know?
Today's the first day she played on console.
Oh, okay.
So this,
Oh, and
this game is
Possum
going
tops
right
out
now.
at 296, so we're in a chase down scenario here.
All right, Sarah, if you can make it to 296, the game is yours. She's got her doubts, but the game is still alive. She gets a triple, that's 206.
She's really looking for a Tetris for score here, though.
Yeah, if she can only play on level 13 here and not 15 and 18, and it's going to get harder and harder to score these points as the speed increases.
I kind of like that skim there. I like that skim.
Oh gosh. There are
Let's
two
see
bar
here.
dependencies now, and the pieces that are coming are decidedly not bars. Level 15.
I almost wish we had NTC here so that we could see how long that
runway?
drought was. Well, the drought, mostly.
Oh.
I think there
She
was
gets that bar left. She does get that bar left. I believe
Gets the bar
she's
right
playing
as
with
well?
DAS. She might be slow
No,
tapping.
she is slow tapping, yes.
Oh, wow. Can she get that piece in? Oh, I think she knew the spin existed, but really kind of chickened out of getting the time.
215.
That is a live
That's a
PB for
PB.
Sarafacet. A live PB, 215,000 for Sarafacet. And Possum Bakes takes the heart. $215, not $250, but still close.
All right. If you want to back out of that screen, Possum, press B. And then switch the 4 to a 5. Press B, and then, yeah, switch the... press up. There you go. 5320 AB. Looks good. Press start. All right. Okay, they're doing 8 because 7 is really hard to see.
Okay. 8 is the polite move here.
I meant to be polite.
7 is... I played on 7 for my verses on here, and on that second TV, it is very hard to see.
Oh no.
I can't imagine how bad 27 would be.
I know, 27 is really fast too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, having to do that fast and also having to, like, make a decision consciously in your brain about what piece is where. Looks like both competitors are ready to go. So, you ready for the countdown?
We're ready in
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Level 8 start this time. It's worth noting that Sarah had an abbreviated qual. She only actually played 4 games, I believe.
Huh.
Because
She's hiding her true power.
I convinced her to qual after the last qual slot had already been going for about 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh my, yeah. Zrobot over on the other TV, off stream, having a good pace game after, spoiler alert, being eliminated in the bracket very recently.
There was some crazy paces during quals earlier today. We had a Tetris time had a 200 line max.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear though, Sidnev got a perfect-ish
Yes.
max with the last clear being a single?
Yes. Absolutely wild. And apparently, oh man.
Sarah's sitting there with a J dependency, an L dependency, and a very high up well.
Apparently, Alex Thatch was on German TV.
Oh my.
Just got released. Doing a 100-line sprint with some people.
Oh wow.
On German TV. But there's some pretty memorable quotes from there. And right now, I think one of them is fairly relevant, which is that the algorithms are not giving any long bars right now.
The algorithms.
The algorithms.
Sarah spots the square burn. Oh, she opens up her deeper well.
Oh no, a mischief!
Falling short at the worst time. Oh, this could be disastrous. She gets the next bar and she makes it over.
She makes it over.
But this is not what you want to see on your board, is whole Swiss cheese up and down.
It's looking like a couple of training modes that people use for down stacking, honestly.
She gets 2 clears out of that one. The next one, if she gets it, would get 1 clear. But on top of that is a Tetris. Possum on the right is...
Taking the triple, I think, is the right choice there.
Yeah. Possum on the right is... On the left, I mean, is at 60,000. Sarah at 42,000.
Sarah behind in lines here.
Possum
A triple, another triple, and a single. Unfortunately, quite a bit worse point scoring than a Tetris alone.
She's got a gap over there on top of an existing hole. That's how you play if you really want to get Tetrises on top of your garbage.
Dirty Tetrises. I've seen some disgusting Tetrises in my time, honestly. Like, I can't even call them dirty at that point. They're just, like, absolutely foul.
During her qualifier, Sarah was shouting out Anna D whenever she was on the left well. So this one's for Anna.
Decides to take the skim there instead of getting Tetris ready, which I think is a right choice because she wants to burn some of this down, maybe.
Oh, the left is really waiting for a piece, though, and after it comes, it'll be long bar dependent. Well, no, she can dig this without long bars, and she is showing us how.
Possum just hit 100K over there. Sarah's at 50K.
That's what I need.
673 is a good game, yeah.
Yeah. All right, a Tetris for Possum, 112.
Sarah has good instincts to place pieces flat, but it does lead to the alternating burn shelves problem, and she is dealing with the alternating burn shelves problem.
That misshift could have been a lot worse. It could have been.
That was an adjustment.
My bad. I definitely had a lot of those during my qual.
Okay, with that clear, she opens up the left again.
And gets the perfect piece for the left well, and really good pieces, honestly, in general.
Oh my gosh, she is
burning down
back to the open left well on top of garbage. It's crazy to do all of that, and then like you're almost back to building on top of your left well on top of garbage.
Looking for a long bar now for that right side.
She really needs a bar in a bad
There it
way.
is.
A Tetris! 67,000.
67,000. Possum is at 147 right now.
Sarah puts that piece in the right, which means we're back in digging. Possum is digging as well. She's also been playing quite a lot faster, pushing down almost every piece.
So she is actually 20 lines ahead right now. Sarah in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, she overshifts the
long
Tetris.
bar. No.
That Tetris would have kind of just been a Hail Mary into the void, but she tried for it. Possum transitions to 9 and is already well in the lead. Yep.
I got like a full Tetris.
You played on level 8. You had some good digs. And top out? Oh, we didn't capture game 1's losing score, did we?
Nope. It was like a 215, right?
215-ish, yeah. Sarah repping the Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2012 shirt.
One of the few people I can say who has been to more retro gaming expos than me, I believe, or at least older ones.
She got that shirt at the most recent one. It
Oh,
was for
what
sale
the
at
heck?
the most recent gaming expo.
So like I got 2.
You got 2 of that shirt.
Yep.
Best of 3, and Possum advances to the finals.
That game, I just wanted to die.
You were in the, like, you
Hey, awesome. What's your name?
got into kind of a bad state early on. I was like, this is over. Please, just kill me. Just let me die.
Are you gonna make fun of me? No.
All right. And then it's me versus Jason coming up next at the Washington State Regional silver bracket.